Okay, I think we're finally here. We're finally back to this. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Good evening, wherever you are. And over here. Hopefully, I'm coming through okay. Welcome back to Let's Build after uh, it's been a while. Let me see. That's what I forgot to check. I forgot to check to see how long it's been since I've done this. Almost 2 weeks. I don't even remember what I did last Friday. I think it must have been oh yeah, that's right. It was a D&D game. That's why I didn't stream. So yeah, welcome back. We haven't been to this in 2 weeks, both on stream and off stream. Actually, no, that's not entirely true. Off stream, I did manage to I did like the one thing that I uh, could do in the short time that free time that I had, and I was painting the one grouping of missiles that I forgot to paint the last time. So that's good to go. Same with the other side. So we're going to be doing, at the very least, the left arm tonight. Before we continue, let's go ahead and get Spirit City going. Last time we did some lazy vibes. Let's do some. Maybe I'm gonna focus on some study session. All right. Hopefully that's coming through fine. That's a good sweet spot there. And where's my overlay? That's not it. It's this. Here we go. Let's get that going. Let's get some background noise. Actually, it's gonna be raining soon, so let's get soothing wind, smooth rain going. I don't think it's supposed to thunderstorm yet, although there is a storm headed my way in the next few days. We'll keep out the rolling thunders for now. Let's see, we already got our attire for the night. Went for a spirit companion tonight. Because last time we had the kitty. I know what I want. I want the kind of feeling this one or this one. Yeah, we'll go with the default. So we got the I don't know how to knit. No, let's be at the desk. I am not drinking boba though, but did finish all my coffee. I wish I had some cookies. We'll put some ramen here. That's what I had for dinner. Yeah, that should be good. Nice and chill for everybody. Although it is running my laptop a little hot. I've got the fan going on pretty high, so hopefully that's not gonna screw everything up. The second I say that, everything starts lagging. Alright, so let's get that. Let's bring this down, put it back at the corner here. And let's get to work. So yeah, where we last left off, we were only able to get one arm done. Hopefully we'll be able to get the other arm done. Check something, make sure the mix it up is actually working. Perfect, alrighty. So that's going. Where is, here we go. And that's going. Oh, hi chicken. How's the music coming through? It's soft but noticeable. Okay, I can bring it up just a little bit. There we go. No, you're fine. We were just getting started, Mike. What's in this tiny window? This is my little lo-fi app. This is actually a little like game on Steam. It's a little just fun thing to have on the back. Let me zoom it back in. It's called Spirit City, and it just plays lo-fi, and just have a little avatar and little companion here, just to hang out and just have on in the background where you're doing shit. Last session, our little companion here was actually hang on, where is it? Where's the kitty? It was this cat that Mike picked out. Although tonight I was going with the noodle kitty, but I am open to any of these other ones if you guys want to pick. because we got little blobby bear. I think. Hang on, what are the names for these things? Goopy, Dust Bunny, Early Burb, Hedgelog, Arachnid, Chapterpillar, Moonpaw, Drizzlefin, Trashnuki, Kettle Brew, Sunquill, Bulby, Voo To Do, Inkster, Bulbapole, Waxalotl, Hamstereo, which is adorable, Ape Bit, Flutterfrog, Hexwing, Twintail, Bloomscale, the Soup Kitty that I had was Cuts Done, and DLC that was free, Among Us. Why no owl? I think there might be an owl in the DLC, but don't quote me on that. Let me look, because there's 2 DLC in here. One has a kitchen set, setting, and then the other one is like what's it called? Let's see. Spirit City, Cozy Kitchen, and then there's Spirit City All Aboard. Butterfly, a whale. All Aboard's got a birdie. I don't know if there's an owl. What's going on? And the other DLC packs are just cosmetics for the current companions. So what are we in the mood for? I like Ramen Cat. Noodle Kitty's pretty adorable. God damn it, Moonpaw. We down for cuts done? We'll stick with cuts done. We have little alternate colors. That's the standard one. Got it's red and black and white, orange kitty, orange yellowish. It's kind of like matcha colored bowl. Gray and pink. Oh, hi, Nightbot. Nice of you to join in. God knows how many streams I've done without you popping up. I'll go with the regular one. Go back. I think I was typing last time. Yeah, we'll have him be gaming. He's playing a puzzle game, and little kitty's got a controller too. where was I? Left arm. Was not able to have the time to work on the head, but I did find my my drill bits. So I'm just gonna try and find one that has like the same size as the LED. I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna do this hopefully my off time. So if I remember how to do this properly. So let's start with the shoulder. Over here. Anyways, how is everybody doing this week? Just 2 weeks, everything is dusty. What's everybody up to tonight? Now Mike's probably on his 14 grind. Got to level 70 something. Taking a break from botany, might log back in to start fishing. Wait, there's a fishing minigame in there? Everybody just collectively goes like, oh no, he's not gambling, he's fishing. Not really mini game, it's more like Nerd Automa. Okay. Drop line, wait, then hit Y button. So it's not like Twilight Princess where I can just chill out in the boat, doze off for like a good hour. Which I have done. 12 and 2. Let's get the other one in here. Now that I finally properly painted all of these. Good evening, Shadow. I thought you were streaming. Or was it just a short test stream? Search stream, found out my algo. Oh, yeesh. I think I remember you mentioning that last time. Like your Elgato was giving you problems. My Elgato's like really old. So it's still the old HD game captures, not the HD 60. And I'm not looking forward to the night that it craps out on me. Because frankly, I've got enough technological problems already. My laptop has a slight flicker on the bottom of the screen, and I might have to get that replaced. I have two computers. Both will show the game on another HDMI channel, but both computers won't recognize it or show it on open. Wait, what? Are you capturing a PC game or a console game? It shows up on a separate HDMI channel. When I try to bring it up from the PS4 on OBS, it doesn't recognize the card and sends me a notification. The card malfunctioned. Yikes. What Elgato are you using? using an HD. How come that failed? Cause I'm using mine's like twice as old as that. Like I got it probably halfway through year 1. It's the old HD capture, and it still works. Wait, hold up. An HD 20 bucks? No way an HD 60 is 20 bucks. More like 120 bucks. So I haven't gotten one. Oh, that's like 140. Oh, okay. So you can't get it like directly from the Elgato? Why would you need a capture card? I don't use a capture card. Unless the HD60 works differently. Shows the game on a separate HDMI channel. Both computers, it says the device malfunction, doesn't recognize it. Weird. Because the way mine works is that, how does mine work? Because mine connects to the laptop through USB, not HDMI. Like the HDMI will come through into the device and it outputs onto the TV. But connecting it to the laptop is via HDMI, via USB. Like I can only assume it's different just because it's not the HD60. I don't know. Interconnects using both? I don't think you need to use both. You only need to use one. Mine connected using USB only. That was computer out. Yeah, because there's two outputs. There's an HDMI in, and should be an HDMI out. The HDMI out should be the one that goes to your TV or whatever it is you're doing output on, whatever monitor. Except my laptop doesn't recognize it, but it still shows the game on a separate HDMI channel, but not their laptop. Oh, okay, okay. I'm trying to think. Is it saying like no signal? Uh-oh. Even the capture utility. Oh, what about the Elgato app itself? Oh, I had it too close, that's why. Doesn't pick it up, says no device. That's weird. I can only guess if there's something wrong with either the because if your output's okay, then there might be something wrong with the cable of the USB cable connecting it. That's just my assumption. I don't know. But I still don't see why you would need a capture card because the Elgato's already doing the capturing for you. Because really, you just need the app. I don't know why you need a capture card if it was you. Because I don't use a capture card, I just have the capture device. I feel like you might be doing like a redundancy, having both a capture device and a capture card. Again, I don't have the HD60, so I have no idea if it works differently. I feel like it shouldn't. Like, you should be able to get a capture just using the HD60 itself without needing some kind of capture card. Because if it's plugging directly into the laptop. Anyways. I am actually doing much better compared to, like, say, last week. Last week I was kind of like mentally distracted. But that was more of just like a it was more of like a financial thing. But I don't know. This week's been moderately better because well, the financial situation was not completely solved. I did get a buffer to kind of help me stretch things out some. So I'm not completely distracted to doing my other stuff, like finally getting the our production underway. Eating rehab. Oh, that's good. Good to know she's doing better. But, I've had a wasn't too bad for an eventful week, but we finally got the ball rolling on our production team because we were like in limbo since last week, trying to figure out what film we were gonna do. Mike probably knows because I just started using Instagram. I'm probably not going to use it for anything stream related. I think I'm just going to keep it just with my film stuff. But I'm on a new project. We just got greenlit, so now we're kind of like out of pre-production, getting into the production process and getting everything like set up and all that. That being said, I have absolutely no idea how Instagram works. What is this? 32. It's just Twitter with pictures. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep that reserved solely for just like film stuff. I don't know if you can even see it. I've been kind of posting what our team is doing. Oops, sorry. Answer for me is cats, D&D memes, and goth girls. That's a very fine mix. I don't know if I'll go down that rabbit hole for Instagram, because I feel like I'm gonna get some questionable looks if people on my production team start seeing posts from my end that involves anything anime, goth girls, or other such things. Yeah, the cool thing, actually, we probably won't be able to start filming until November. But the cool thing is we're going to be shooting on location over in North Carolina at this really cool, like old arcade called Flippers. Stress mark is really pissing me off. Using AI a little, a lot of it, no. Well, you're gonna have to give me some context to what you mean by using AI. Well, really, it depends on what you're using it on or for. and it's just a bit of abuse on what you're using it for. The extent that we're using it is merely just for conceptualizing ideas, like coming up with a poster. That kind of thing. We're not going to use what it comes up with, but we'll use what it shows us, and then we'll make the poster ourselves. You know what I mean? That's like the smart way to do it. We do not have the budget for something of that caliber. Not that we need to, anyways. Like we got a grant for our budget, something like $3,000. It's not much, but we're gonna use it for costuming and stuff. That being said, we are outsourcing for equipment because we can't use our rental equipment outside of Virginia. Stupid insurance won't cover it. But no, nothing of the like. It's a, I don't know. It's weird when you're trying to do things with That's right. Oh, I put this in the wrong damn spot. That's why it's not I done goofed. No wonder it wasn't working right. But yeah, the whole thing with like replacing actors or scenes, that's way out of our budget, and that's stupid, or lack of a better phrase or word. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Because again, AI is really weird in how it works. And it's abused quite a bit. But the way we're using it is really only for conceptualizing. Just so we have an idea of what we can do with it. Like, we can't hire people to do like concept arts. Like we can, like, we got our own Ralph McQuarrie just to do, like, come up with a whole bunch of like cool concept art. No, we can't do that. So we using AI will let you have that idea, and then you can start making your own production stuff, having production design off of that. That's how you're supposed to use AI. But again, that it is there for people who are on a limited budget. But therein also lies the problem of whether you should or shouldn't make use of this. I mean, it does give you that avenue, but it's a bit of a tightrope. Because I know there's like uh, some things that I know that I've worked through on was that Premiere Pro that uses AI, but it's more to like clean up stuff, not necessarily do some weird shit. Which is really what it's supposed to be doing, is just making your life a lot easier without spending a shitload of money for it. Albeit Adobe is really expensive to begin with anyways. Yeah, like removing some background elements that don't really need to, that kind of like simple stuff just to clean up or polish. Or things like if you wanted to have some fancy graphics or overlays that moves with the scenery, as like if you're doing like a drone or a helicopter shot of far distance, you got like a something that comes up like a some text or a credit that moves along with the shot, those kinds of things. Not going to a prompt saying I need this, this, and this, and just letting the whole thing just make it for you. No, we're not doing that kind of thing. That's too much of a cheat. You're still making stuff the good old-fashioned way. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun because it's an 80s aesthetic, and we are not holding back. Like one of our guys is going to have a freaking mullet wig, and it's gonna be hilarious. Although we do have a worry because there are two storms. Oh, actually, there's one heading up there for the weekend. We hope nothing happens. Knock on wood. But the arcade has been there for a long time, so thing is, if I didn't have another shoot going on next weekend, I would go with the director on our team because he got invited to go down to like check it out because the owner of the arcades have like a little tournament down there. It's like, oh, come check out the place and shit. Oh no. Sounds like a whole lot of fun. Wish I could go. And it was actually a bit of a toss up between that film and another film that we were doing. We were going to shoot on campus for the other one because it's meant to be on campus, and like our whole budget was going to be spent on making a puppet or getting a puppet made. The only problem was, uh, if we were going to do it, we were going to get like a really cool. We were either going to do one of two things: either order one of like Sesame Street caliber. We wanted it to be like big, something that like the size of like Oscar the Grouch or Cookie Monster. But one, it would be expensive, and two, it would be like pressing for time in getting it done. Because I think it probably would have taken like a month for it to get done, and it'd be cutting it pretty close. In the order. But we settled on doing Arcade King. Unfortunately, my pitch didn't get much ground. But that's understandable considering the faculty and staff were not much gamers. Which is kind of sad because Professor and our equipment had loved the idea. But hey, I still got the idea. I probably might have to. I mean, it's still doable. I'm not gonna have a budget to back it up. Unless I get a second chance to pitch it again, I can make better, or pitch it myself to them instead of having the professor do it. I don't know. Okay, so this goes like this. That. Through. So. We thought about that. But given the fact that we were actually given a grant for 3,000, I don't think we need to, unless something comes up. But, what are you talking about for mine? For any of them? Yeah, it would greatly depend, because they are there for supporting us and giving us grants or anything to help get the picture going. So we were completely surprised that we actually got a grant for 3,000. We thought we weren't gonna get much support like that, but hey, that's That's just fine. We're gonna use it for production design anyways. It's just costumes and shit. I think the most we'll be getting is just like anything really expensive would be just like additional equipment, mostly lighting, and probably some custom vests. Probably denim. Because 80s. And any possible equipment rentals that we might not be able to if we can't find anybody who has their own equipment. Because that was like the real kicker. Because our equipment our equipment office won't cover it because it's in North Carolina for insurance purposes, which sucks, but it's understandable. It's just how it is. But hurdle's a hurdle, and I think we've got one leg over it, because we do have some equipment, just not a whole lot. Doing what we can with what we got, or what we can get. But that's just a bridge we'll have to cross to get to it. Right now, we are. I think we're gonna adjust the script so we can be able to get it in 2 shoot dates. I will say this: I'm gonna have fun editing that in post. Because you know I will be going nuts with that soundtrack. Albeit, I'll have to make a second cut with music that we can use if we were to submit it for a festival. Because if we use licensed music, we can't submit it for festivals. Which sucks, but rules are rules. But that's not going to stop me from making a second cut and just having fun with it. Because that story is asking, or practically begging, to get a Joe Esposito song in there. Moroder. Yeah, I could probably find a Giorgio Moroder song in there. If I can't use it for the final cut, I will definitely use You're the Best round for the trailer. With a title like Arcade King, it's begging for that song. But that's all going to be in November. Next week, and probably the week after, is going to be like super busy for me. Although I think we should still be good next Saturday. Not tomorrow, but next Saturday. Because I don't think we'll have a chance to do any kind of shooting because there's going to be like an event. I think it's Fleet Week next weekend. So. No, we're not shooting next week. I'm shooting. Oh yeah, we are shooting. I still think it's like I'm a week ahead. It's how like lost of track of time I am. Because I'm DP and producer for one short film in one class. I'm production team for Arcade King. And I've got my own midterm to try and figure out to do, which I still need to find crew for. Not that I need a whole lot. Yeah, we're good for anime block tomorrow. Although I think it will be storming. I think. We're definitely going to be getting rain. I don't know how bad it's going to be. So just a heads up, if I disappear, our power probably went out. But yeah, I'm still good for anime block tomorrow. think I'm about halfway through Record of Lodoss War. I think, if I remember correctly. I think I'm halfway through Gundam as well, but that's still a ways away. But I think once we finish Record of Lodoss War, we'll do Critical Role Legend of Vox Machina. I still need to watch season 3. And they announced their other campaign, The Mighty Nine. So that's going to be awesome. We're almost done with Dungeon Meshi, but Bastard's only getting started. Okay. What were you going to do after Dungeon Meshi? Either your boy Kong Ming. Ooh, Edge Runners. Kind of leaning toward your boy Kong Ming. That's just me. Boy coming in. It's only 12 episodes. Cyberpunk is 8. Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember how long Legend of Vox Machina is, but there's 2 seasons of it. Actually, 3. Only seen the first episode of Cyberpunk. Liked it, but I don't have Netflix. Okay. I gotcha. Speaking of Netflix, they announced a short coming out for K-pop Demon Hunters. I think it's either coming out later, close to the end of the year, or early next year. You bought a Blu-ray from Hong Kong? What is it? Blu-ray or what? Oh, Cyberpunk? Okay. Your thing can run it? Cool. All right. If it works, it works. Okay. Blu-rays are region free. Speaking of Studio Trigger, did you see the trailer I put up on anime for Volume 3 of Star Wars Visions? I'm so hyped. I can't wait. We're gonna have an anime block special of that shit. You can count on it. I should double check Crunchyroll, see if they updated City Hunter. See if they finally add Angel Dust or not. But I feel like you wouldn't want me to, because that would mean City Hunter would end. This is true. This is very true. Which I'm really surprised that they did that, because it's a very obscure game. Especially because it was only released on PC Engine, and from what I'm seeing, I think they're redoing the soundtrack, or at least adding to it. Because they mentioned that it's gonna have Get Wild, which I don't think the original soundtrack had. Because I think the soundtrack was original on the game. Seeing something took him long enough. And it had a couple years after Shinjuku privatized, but I think it's probably just because of Angel Dust and the live action. But hey, I'm all for it. Yeah, I still need to get the manga too. Budget's a pain in the ass. But I think after a couple weeks, probably a couple weeks into October, I should be good. I need to do anything Gunpla wise aside from probably get a few supplies, because I still have this and the RG 2.0, so I think that should cover me until like November. either close to or halfway through November. Fingers crossed I find the NT1 Alex in Hobby Lobby again. Uh-oh. Piece just flew out of my hand. I think next week is when model kits go on sale. C2, where's my C2? I gotta decide what system I want City Hunter on. I think I'll probably get mine on Switch. Just so I'm not completely neglecting it. Yeah, I don't think it will be that expensive, which is good. If I remember correctly, it's a pretty short game. Like, I'm trying to remember what game it reminds me of. Collector's edition seems like it's gonna be like $80. What the heck is on it? Because I saw the thing, it looked like it was like a steel book or something like that. It kind of looks like it would be a DVD case for the anime. If it includes like season 1, by all means, I would totally go for that. But for, I don't know, they better be adding a shitload of it because that game is short. I think it's only like 6 to 8 hours long. Like a full English translation is one thing. Longer than most modern shooters. Well, I think it's like it's very side scroller shooty, almost like I don't know, I'm trying to like think of a what was that one game that you told me about when I was asking for like video game soundtracks? Rather, games well, companies working on it have pre-orders of them, but it's in euros. Journeys, okay, yeah. When I saw gameplay of that, it's kind of like that. Just like platforming with a gun, shooting down bad guys in the aesthetic of City Hunter. And from what I pulled on the trailer, it's just like finally an English translation and probably a rendition of Get Wild into added into the soundtrack. Because I've seen gameplay videos of the original game, and it had its own soundtrack. It didn't have Aoki Naide or Get Wild. Send me the link. All right, hang on, let me see. I love that it's like the classic anime box art. Yeah, it says, and as a tribute to the anime's original ending theme, TM Network's iconic Get Wild has also been added to the game. It sounds like it might have like made it a brand new, it's a remastered version, and they made a chiptune rendition of Get Wild into the game. They made a Goblin Slayer game, did they? Send me the link. I want to see. Huh. Interesting. That and Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered as RPG peeps eating good. Might splurge and order both next week. Or I can go further. See, this is why I have a debit card, not a credit card. Feel that credit. I think my credit score is still good. That hasn't had much change. Like, years. They upped my limit beginning in the summer. Oh, nice. Not that I'm gonna use it. It's there as a buffer in case of splurge. I did use it for the Where's Blade Kickstarter. Ooh. Not familiar with that one. Same hand for this this arm. So this one, this one. Posted in Board Games a while ago. It's a long-standing tabletop RPG. It's getting an official English release of 4 years too late. High fantasy with mechs. I can dig it. Sword World is getting an English release too. I have some of the Japanese books for that and found it at a thrift shop. Nice. Sword World. Nothing Lodos War related. Same place if I'm. Ah, okay. Lodos War was around the time they get the video game treatment. Don't know they. I thought they did when they were doing the anime. They either did a tabletop books or just novels. Might have been just novels. Sorry, verse 22. It's here. Oh, that was the part that I. There we go. It's this one. It's the one that I accidentally cut out last time. Okay, so. XA, XB. Two XBs. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Where's Blade is using all the original art for the new book, and it's gorgeous. Nice. That's what they thought. What are you doing? He's still working. Okay. I forget, are there any East games on the Switch? $220, but it's a collector's edition box. Dice tray, acrylic standees, DM screen, and an extra adventure book. Damn! Most of the modern East games are on it. Okay. But not the original book East book 1 and 2. This one's a bit loose. To no 8 and 10, 8 through 10R. I think the re-release of Oath and Felghana. What'd you play East 1 and 2 on? Was that on Steam? Ah, okay. Played most of them on Steam with the exception of 8 through 10 and 5. 5 was an emulator. Which one was 5? Zabrinias. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. That was wait, 5 was 5 Oath and Felghana? Or was I might think of something different. want to get my hands on the PS2 remake, which is supposed to be amazing. Oh, yeah, that's right. Kingdom of Sand. That's right. That's right. Is that the one where we came up with the awesome head cannon of the Lisp? I feel like it was close to around there. That was by 3, I think. Get that nailed down fairly early on. Now, I think we had it around one of like the ED ones. I don't think it was 2. Because that was when I really started making jokes about the Lisp. Probably Elton Felgana. Okay. Yeah, I remember that much. Yeah, I remember you saying that's the only one that didn't have at all. Okay, so that's the left arm. There we go. Bop. Bop. I feel like it's a little bit problematic. Shouldn't be open this wide. I feel like this missile's probably getting in the way. Damn, that's still a lot of missiles. What time is it? Actually, you know, we got time. Just see if I can be able to get the head. So I got the paint is still drying, but I finally got the eyes for it. And I'm able to see it. But clear green, ready for light. Sick. Because I did just do that like 2 hours ago. Yes. Jesus Christ. Why was that so loud? Spicy tacos. Damn, chicken. Please open a window. there. I think it should be fine. Think. Wishful thinking. You got a slot here just to keep it in place, so I think it should be fine. What's going on? What you doing? Why you stalling on me? Alright, chicken. We'll actually be finishing up soon. Just want to try and see how much of this head I can be able to cut out so I can get the light in there. In there. Yeah, it's just shouldn't be going through the top, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Things I do for Gunpla. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out here. It's cramping. Really destructive stuff that I'm doing here. Don't try this at home with your own kids unless you're absolutely sure you know what you're doing. Little disclaimer there. That being said, do I know what I'm doing? Mostly. If you're gonna do this kind of thing, proceed with caution. Because I am taking out big chunks. I haven't done this much since cutting out pieces of Wing Zero's forearm, which I still need to finish. Just sitting over there in a pile in a basket, waiting for the rest of his water slides to get finished. I'll take it with me to campus one of these days just so I have something to do for like 4 hours. Yeah. I'm gonna use my phone flashlight. It's hard to really tell because this thing's fucking bright, but I really hope it works. It kind of looks like it works. Kind of. Oh, it just flashed right in my eyes. Way to go, genius. Now I can't even fucking see. I got a huge splotch right in my vision. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep this here and put this back on the stick. Now that I'm blind. And I think that's a good stopping point, at least with getting this much done. So all we gotta do is get the waist, the legs, and the rest of the weapons done. Actually, bring this out just so I have something to do tomorrow while it rains. I'm gonna paint these silver, or gunmetal rather. Where's my gunmetal? Let's see. Gunmetal gray. There we go. What do I have? Dark iron. That's not it. Here we go, gunmetal. I'm gonna use that one. Got more shine to it. Okay. So we made some progress. Got the upper body. And we'll see what we can build to do next week. For that, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night here. Hang on. Wait. I just moved the freaking stool. With that, we're gonna go ahead and heck is my OBS? Oh, there it is. My mind just blanked up which scene. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I totally didn't have an aneurysm. Anyways, that'll be it for tonight. Those of you on the Discord, via said link here, so be able to type it. The first one will take you to the Lazy League Discord, and be able to find the rest of us, such as Oh Hey Mike K, the Back When, Gummed Off the Gray, and many others in our circle. A lot of fun stuff that goes on over there, like Lazy Anime Block, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Saturday afternoons. Catch me there. If not, you will catch me again on Monday, where we continue with more Trek to Yomi. I think I might do a kind of second playthrough of that because of the multiple choices / multiple endings of that. But we'll see. If I finish it and feel like I've done enough, we'll move on to our next samurai game, which is our revisit of Ghost of Tsushima, because Ghost of Yotei is coming out soon. Actually, I think it's coming out next week. So actually, that reminds me, I need to get some sake. Oh boy. Anyways, um, so that the something to look forward to, and I think it'll probably be Monday, Tuesday. If I finish the game on Monday, I'll probably do. Yes, yes, it'll be returning. Um, Not to the point that it's gonna be a loss in the sauce, mind you, but yeah. Or was I? Oh yeah. Metroid Planets. I gotta get that. I gotta double check to make sure that's working. But yeah, we'll get back to this next Friday. Wait. Oh no, we're doing it on Thursday. Okay, so yeah. Next Thursday, not next Friday, because we were trying to find out the good place to what's a good time to do it. So I think we're settling on next Thursday, which is October 2nd, where I will be rejoining our merry band of Assignment Ada, Warwick, and 98 Tough Love, continuing our D&D Resident Evil 2 campaign on Batquin's channel. So you catch us on their channel. So yeah, I think that's what we'll be doing, and then more of this come next week. So yeah, the second link on there takes it. I just realized I keep telling myself I'm going to update it, but I don't. At least I think I did. I don't know. Um, but yeah, you catch that. More info on other upcoming streams, my archive of all the past streams that I've done, and you got any questions, comments, concerns that you would like me to know about. Like making sure I actually update my shit. I can't reach to me on the contact page, or you can scroll down below or off to the side to pick up the platform to watch it from to the blue sky link to also reach me. You got other links up, support the channel, like my what's that throne page that my Nightbot chimes in every once in a blue moon to say that I remind me that it still exists, to help support the channel and other streamers who aren't connected or affiliated with the lazy link. They're just ones that I like to watch and follow. Check them all out whenever you can. They're all great. Again, thank you for joining me and chilling with me tonight. I hope you guys have a great weekend. If I don't catch you guys for Lazy Anime Block tomorrow, till then, take care. Love and hype. Life is good. Good night, everyone.